All right, let's get into it. Not that long ago, AI was just this fun little thing you'd open up to ask for a poem or maybe help you write an email you didn't want to deal with. That whole era is gone now. Those days are officially over, and yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. This framing didn't come out of nowhere. A lot of this conversation was kicked off again this week by YouTuber and developer educator Maximilian Schwartzmuller, who released a breakdown of OpenAI's brand new ChatGPT agent. Max has built a reputation in the dev world for cutting through hype and showing what tools really do under the hood, so when he says something is a big deal, people pay attention. What we've crossed is described here as a major digital Rubicon, and I like that phrase because it nails the moment. We're not just chatting with AI anymore. We're giving it control. We're handing it the keys to the car. That's not a metaphor that comes lightly. It's a real shift in how this tech works in our daily lives. In Max's video, he walks through how ChatGPT agent isn't just generating text, it's controlling a full virtual desktop. It opens a browser, clicks buttons, fills out forms, scrolls pages, types into fields the same way a human would, except it does it automatically and relentlessly. Now here's where it gets concrete. Tools already exist that can literally operate your computer. The article names two of them, Anthropic's tool called Computer Use and OpenAI's tool called Operator. These aren't theory projects. These are live systems that can browse the web, log into your accounts, and do your job for you. That's the phrase used, do your job for you. OpenAI's own demos show Operator navigating real websites, booking reservations, managing spreadsheets, and interacting with web dashboards. Anthropic's Computer Use works in a similar way. The AI sees the screen, identifies interface elements, and then clicks, types, and scrolls just like a human assistant would. Sounds like the ultimate productivity dream, right? You kick back while the agent books flights, pays bills, fills out forms, sends emails, manages dashboards, and hops between browser tabs faster than any human ever could. But the very next line in the article just shuts that fantasy down hard. It's a security nightmare waiting to happen. Here's the scary scenario the article lays out. Think about your own setup. You've got your banking site open in one tab, maybe your email in another, your cloud drive in another. Now you let an AI agent control the browser. It has virtual hands, as the article puts it, on your banking tab. Then it visits a website that's been rigged by a hacker. Not some obvious shady download link, just a normal-looking page that contains hidden instructions in the background. This is where the term agent hijacking comes in. That's the exact phrase used. It's not a virus in the old school sense. It's not malware you download. It's hidden text embedded in a web page that the AI reads as instructions. The attacker doesn't hack you directly. They trick your AI into hacking you. The article spells it out. Attackers weaponize hidden text on a web page to trick your AI into deleting your files, stealing your cookies, or wiring your money. Max actually warns about this in his breakdown. He points out that these agents don't truly understand intent. They follow patterns. If a page contains hidden directives structured in a way the AI interprets as a command, the AI doesn't know it's being manipulated. It just executes. That's not speculation. That's the actual threat model being described. And then comes what might be the most chilling part. These agents don't work at human speed. They operate at superhuman speed, as the article calls it. So by the time you even notice something feels off, the damage is already done 1,000 times over. That's the phrase, 1,000 times over. Your files gone, your session cookies harvested, your accounts drained or copied, and it all happens so fast you don't even get the chance to panic first. The article doesn't leave this as a future fear either. It says flat out that in late 2025, we already saw massive global espionage campaigns using these exact tools. Not similar tools, these exact tools. That's important. That tells us this isn't a hypothetical lab demo problem. It's already in the wild, already being abused, already scaling at the same speed as the AI itself. So what's the video about? The article says today's goal is tearing down the terrifying reality of giving AI control of your computer. It's not about hype, it's about dismantling the illusion that this is harmless convenience. It specifically says the breakdown will include indirect prompt injection, the shadow risks taking over the workplace, and why security experts are now screaming for a zero-trust future. Indirect prompt injection is basically what we just talked about. It's not you telling the AI to do something dumb. It's the environment telling the AI to do something malicious. A random web page becomes a command terminal because the AI doesn't distinguish between your instructions and text buried 3 layers deep in a site's HTML. The shadow risks phrase is doing a lot of work here too. That's about how these tools are creeping into workplaces before anyone has a security policy ready. People are already delegating tasks to agents because it saves time, but IT departments aren't prepared for the fact that an employee just handed a semi-autonomous system access to internal dashboards, customer databases, payroll tools, and compliance systems. And then there's the zero trust angle. Security experts, according to the article, are screaming for a zero-trust future. That's a model where you don't assume anything inside your system is safe. Every action, every login, every request gets verified, even if it comes from your own AI agent. Because once AI starts acting as an extension of you, the old idea of a trusted user completely collapses. The article wraps it up with the host intro. I'm William Walker, this is Future Frontiers AI, and it's time to lock down the virtual cockpit before it's too late. And that's followed by Let's Dive In. That's where the source ends. There are no more technical numbers or extended attack walkthroughs in the original text. It's a sharp snapshot, not a full report. But even from that snapshot, the message is brutal. We went from AI that answers questions to AI that logs into your accounts, from autocomplete to autonomous execution, from convenience to control. You don't get hacked anymore. Your AI does. That's the line we're crossing. And the worst part, almost nobody is protecting against this yet. That's the next video. All right, that's it for today.